Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to the class. So, let's start with the chapter Numbers. We'll continue the chapter today, children. But before that, we'll just give a quick recap of our previous class. So, let's start. So, children, before starting with the next topic, we'll just give a quick recap of what we studied in the previous class. So, as I already said, we studied about the place value, face value, and expanded form, standard form, right? So, just see, children, once again. So, what is place value, children? The value which you take out of the digit in which place it is, right? So, standard form, we also came across the two terms, standard form and expanded form. Standard form is what, children? The number which you get is the standard form. Okay? So, expanded form is what, children? The which you expand the number according to the place value. Here 3 is in which place? 1's place. So it is 3. What is the place value of 5? 50, because it is in 10's place, right? So we write it is expanded as 50. Then the place value of 4 is what, children? 100. So it is written as 400. And when we expand the number, we put the sign plus between the numbers. Okay? So this is called standard form. This is called expanded form. So in words, how will you write? It is 453. 53. Understood, children? Now, as you know that how while expanding, children, we put the place value, isn't it? Place value of 4 is 400. Place value of 5 is 50. Place value of 3 is 3, because it is in 1's place, right? So, children, you can see here the place value of 4 is in which place? 100's place. So, how do you get the place value now? This is in 100's place, so you will multiply the digit 4 with 100. You get 400. Okay? Then the place value of 5 is what? 5 is in 10's place. So 10 means 10. So what will be the place value of 5? 5 into 10, that is 50. Clear? Next, the place value of 3. 3 is in 1's place, so you multiply 3 into 1, you get 3. This is how we find the place value. Clear? And we expand the digits with their place values. Is it clear till here, children? Next is face value. As I told you, face value is a digit of the number itself. So if I ask you, no matter, children, it is in which place, whether it is in 1's place, 10's place or 100's place, doesn't matter, children, but the face value remains the same. The face value of 4, if I ask you what it is 4. The face value of 5 is what, children? 5. The face value of 3 is what, children? 3. Is it clear, children, what is standard form, expanded form, how to write in words, and how to find out the place value and face value? So take out your book, children. Page number 27. Example 4. The objective of the class is, before starting this, we'll do some of the examples and we'll start with new topic, that is cardinals and ordinals. Okay. So let's start with example 4, page 27. Pooja collected 229 stems. How many stems Pooja collected? 229. This is a word problem type question. So Reema collected 633. Stems with Reema, how many are there? 633. This is written in words. So write the numeral for the number of stems each of them collected. Now you have to write the numbers. It is written in number name, right? So you have to write the numerals. That is the number which it forms. Clear? So 229, how is it written? 229. 639, how is it written? 633. Clear? Example 5, children. Vinod has some amount with him. One note of rupees 100, one note of rupees 20, and one coin of rupees 1. Clear? So how much money does he have in all? When we are asked to find how much money does he have in all, what do we do, children? When we ask total, we add. What we do, children? We add. We add all the amount. Okay? So let's see how to do. One note of rupees 100. So how much money he has? If you have one note of rupees 100, you have rupees 100. Then second, one note of rupees 20. So he has what? Rupees 20. Okay. So one coin of rupees 1. So he have what? Rupee 1. Clear? Now you have to find the total amount. How do we find the total amount? We will plus this all money. This all amount we will plus. We'll place the amount according to place value. Like you can see 100 plus 20 plus 1. So what do you get? 121. Vinod has how much rupees? 121. So how do you write in words? 121 rupees. Clear? These questions you can practice at home, children. Next is example 6. Let us learn to show 3-digit numbers on a spike abacus. So you know how to do this. You have already done in class 1. So the number you can see 431. Now we have to show 431 on the abacus. So for showing the number on the abacus, you have to use different color beads, children. For ones you will use blue color. For tens you can use green color, and for hundreds you can use pink color. Now 434. So this 4 is in which place? 4 place, right? Ones place. So you put 4 bits in ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here. Then 3 is in which place? Tens place. So how many bits will you put in tens place? 3. 1, 2, 3. Clear? Then next 4 is in which place? Hundreds place. So how many bits will you put? 4 bits. Okay? 4 bits. So you get the number 434, and the other two are same. Next, let's start with today new topic, that is ordinal numbers. So children, before that there is a recall like question. Let's do it. Observe the given picture. It shows cars of different colors. You can see the cars of different colors. The red color car is before the blue color car. The blue color car is between red color and black color car. The black color car is after the blue color, isn't it? So the word before, after and between give the position of the cars. Let us recall the concept by filling the blank. So you can see these animals. So you have to place these words. Okay. So the dash is before the camel. Who is before the camel? Frog. So in A you write frog. Next, the camel is between the frog and the crocodile. You write the spelling of crocodile. The crocodile is dash the camel. Is what, children? Is after the camel. Crocodile is after the camel. Okay, you can write down the spellings here. Next, let's start with cardinal and ordinal numbers, children. So look at this picture. You can see this picture. Look at the picture. Look at the chicks walking in a line. You can see we can give each chicks a position. We can give a chick's position. So the one standing here, we can give him the position of first. Then second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. So these are what, children? These are ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth. the counting is your ordinal numbers. Okay, we start counting from left. Okay, we start counting from left. We you can see first, second, third and fourth and fifth. So these are what, children? Ordinal numbers. What it is? Ordinal numbers. ORDINAL. Ordinal numbers. And what is cardinal numbers? The cardinal numbers which we study, that is 1, 2, 3. These are cardinal numbers. So these are what, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are cardinal numbers. And ordinal numbers are what, children? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. We put eighth, ninth and 10th. Okay, in spelling of 9, children, you see it's ninth, NINTH. Okay, and you see, for when we, how we write the short form, we write 1, and what is the last 2 words of the first? ST. So we write here ST first. Then to the short form of second is what? It comes in place of 2, right? So we write 2, and last 2 words are what? ND, that is second. Clear? Third, you can see third comes in place of which cardinal number? 3. So we write 3, and the last 2 words are what? RD. Clear? Letters are RD. So we write third. It goes on. You can see in place of 4, children, we comes in place of 4 cardinal numbers. So we write here 4, and the last 2 letters are what? TH. So it is fourth. This is how we write the short form. So you can note down this cardinal and ordinal numbers in your copy. So we stop here, children, for today. And what we studied today, we have come across the cardinal and ordinal numbers, and we did some of the examples, right? So you can practice at home, children, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.